The weight of truth. The call that changed everything. The rain poured heavily over Johannesburg when Lethabo answered the call that shattered her world. Your brother, he's missing. The voice on the other end trembled. Her heart fell into her stomach. Tumelo wasn't the type to disappear. He always checked in. Always. She dropped the phone. Something dark had entered her life, and she felt it crawling under her skin. A house full of secrets. Lethabo rushed to her family home in Soweto. Her mother sat silently on the couch, staring at the door as if expecting Tumelo to walk in at any moment. "Ma, when last did you speak to him?" Lethabo asked softly. Her mother hesitated. "I told him to stay away from those people." "What people?" But her mother wouldn't answer. That's when Lethabo noticed a dusty brown envelope hidden halfway under the couch. Tumelo's handwriting. Her hands shook as she opened it. Inside was a list of names. And a photograph of Tumelo standing next to a man she had never seen before, a man with a scar across his cheek. The man with the scar. Lethabo took the photograph to her childhood friend, Officer Tumelo. He stared at it, eyebrows rising. "This man, he's bad news, Lethabo. Very bad. Do you know him?" "Yes. His name is Sifako Thulare. He runs half the illegal operations in the city." "Is Tumelo involved with him?" she whispered. Tumelo didn't answer. But the silence was loud enough. The first lot. Tumelo promised to help her investigate. They drove to a warehouse in City Deep, one of Sifako's rumored hideouts. Lethabo searched through Tumelo's notes while Tumelo spoke to the guards. Then she saw it. Tumelo's notebook, page torn from the back, with the words, "Don't trust Tumelo." Her world cracked. She turned slowly toward the officer she had known all her life. Was he helping her? Or helping hide the truth? The shadow. Meeting. Late at night, Lethabo followed Tumelo secretly. He met with Sifako in a dark alley behind an abandoned shop. Her breath froze as she listened from behind the wall. Sifako's voice was low. "Make sure she stops digging. If she gets close, remove her." Tumelo nodded. Lethabo almost screamed. Betrayal cut deeper than any knife. The girl who knows too much. Lethabo ran. Sprinted through the night as if danger itself chased her. Back home, she locked the doors and pulled out everything Tumelo had hidden. Notes. Pictures. Maps. He was investigating something big. Something dangerous. A government contract. Stolen millions. Corruption tied to men with more power than she could imagine. Tumelo had found evidence. And now he was gone. The only man she can trust. With Tumelo exposed, Lethabo turned to the last person Tumelo had been close to. Pastor Tegasi, a gentle man with kind eyes. He listened carefully, then said, "Tumelo came to me worried. He feared for you more than himself." "Why?" "Because he uncovered a truth that could destroy careers and lives." Pastor Tegasi handed her a USB drive. "Tumelo told me to give you this, only if something happened to him." The files of fire. Lethabo plugged the USB into her laptop. Her screen lit up with documents. Bribes. Illegal tenders. Names of politicians. Signed agreements. Threatening voice notes. And then a video file labeled "If I don't make it." Her hands trembled as she pressed play. Tumelo appeared on screen, bruised, scared. "If you're watching this, they got me. And they will come for you. Don't trust Tumelo. Don't trust anyone. The truth is bigger than us." Lethabo broke down, her heart collapsing. The knock at midnight. Boom. 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 Someone hammered at her door. She froze. A voice whispered through the wood. Lethabo, open. It's Tumelo. We need to talk. She backed away slowly. Tumelo's tone wasn't friendly. It was cold. Calculated. She grabbed the USB and escaped through the back window, running into the night. Chapter 10 The Safe House. Pastor Kagussi hid her in an old church storeroom. Dusty, cold, but safe for now. He prayed over her. You are stronger than this storm, child. But Lethabo barely slept. Every sound felt like a threat. Every shadow felt alive. Still, something inside her was growing. Determination. Courage. Fire. The truth leaks. Ayanda studied the files, eyes widening. This could collapse an entire political circle. Lethabo nodded. Then leak it? Ayanda hesitated. They will hunt us. They already are. The boiling point. The story exploded across national news. Sifako. Politicians. Fake tenders. False charities. Money laundering. People panicked. The city buzzed with danger. Tumelo put out a warrant for Lethabo, accusing her of cyber crimes. Now she wasn't just hunted. She was officially wanted. The confrontation. Lethabo confronted Tumelo at an abandoned train yard. Tumelo. Why? You were family. He lowered his gun. I tried to protect you, but I owe Sifako my life. If I disobey, he kills my daughter. Lethabo's anger softened. But the truth remained. You chose the wrong side. The fall of a kingpin. Police raided Sifako's main base after Ayanda's leak. Shots fired. Explosions. Screams. Lethabo watched from a distance as Sifako tried to escape, but officers pinned him down. It was over. Tumelo's enemy was finally finished. Finding Tumelo. A week later, police found a hidden room under Sifako's warehouse. Inside. Tumelo. Alive, weak, bruised, but alive. When Lethabo ran into his arms, both of them cried uncontrollably. You found the truth, he whispered. You saved us. A new beginning. Months later, Sifako and the corrupt officials were behind bars. Tumelo resigned, choosing to rebuild his life and protect his daughter. Ayanda became famous for the biggest corruption expose of the decade. And Lethabo? She became a symbol of courage, a woman who refused to let fear silence the truth. She walked Tumelo into the sunlight and said, we survived the darkness. Now let's live in the light.